Doesn't know I'm recording him. Thinks I'm deleting stuff off my phone to make room. Now that is a busted up and broken spirit. Hey buddy, I think I got it working now. You wanna come tell me about Grandpa? I can't hear you. So Grandpa was.
Let me start from you.
All right. You gotta speak loudly.
Grandpa was born. Was it
Get a roundabout date. You don't have to be exact. Early 1900s.
1907?
1907.
Around that time period, beginning of the century.
Uh huh.
Um,
Tell me about their work in the Navy. What did
Grandpa was
Grandpa's name was Robert.
Robert Reschke.
So RRR.
And he was drafted into the Navy, and he became a corpsman.
He was drafted.
Uh-huh.
Was his wife also drafted?
They were all I don't think they were drafted. I think they were enlisted in to the U.S. Navy in the 1940s.
So they were there
right before World War II.
Oh, before World War II. Okay.
But during World War II, they were corpsmen and nurses. Grandpa was on a ship. He went to Egypt.
Went to Egypt.
Oh wow! He was stationed in Egypt on a ship, a hospital ship. During World War II, with Grandma.
Both of them. They were married and they served together as nurses.
I don't think they were married yet, but I think that's where they met.
Oh wow. Her name was Mary Reschke. Do you know her middle name?
No, I don't.
Okay.
You have to ask Aunt Ann that. Or Dad if he remembers. They came after World War II. They came home, had children. Aunt Ann, Aunt Dana, and Dad, Bob Reschke, and everything. And then Grandpa was a master carpenter.
Okay.
He built homes and bowling alley floors and furniture, and raised chinchillas for the pelts.
For the pelts?
For the skins.
What are chinchillas again?
They're like little chipmunks.
Huh. What did he do with the pelts? Do you know?
Sold them to Indians, I think.
Oh, cool.
I'm not for sure. You have to ask Aunt Ann what he sold. But
and there's a lot of Indian artifacts around the farm that when he would plow the fields.
Our farm, he could just walk along and find an arrowhead anywhere in the world.
Anywhere he was in that farm.
Anywhere.
Randomly.
He found 3 here.
It's like finding 4-leaf clovers. He was pretty in eye for it. He found him here in Virginia when he was visiting. In that field. What year did he come? That Christmas, the last Christmas he came here. You remember? Was it 93 or 92? I thought it was the year of Hurricane Hugo. No?
Grandpa passed in 92.
Okay.
In the spring of 92, May.
So he came Christmas of 91?
It might have been.
Huh. That was the only time I've ever been out to Oklahoma. Was when he passed away. And the only time I ever went to New Hampshire is when Mom's grandmother, or my grandmother, our grandmother, passed away. Her foster mother, the one who she says Nellie, raised her.
And Robert.
Yeah. So
that's all I know.
That was pretty cool. I didn't know that. They were on a ship. Didn't know they were both nurses serving on the at the same time. That's very interesting.
Yep.
And what happened to the oil? Like you said, they were getting
Well,
$10,000 a month back then.
well, they had oil rig rights to because their parents had rigs on their properties.
So their parents homesteaded the land, the farm before them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. And when did those oil rigs dry up?
Well, they were closed. They're not dried up. They're closed
Oh, yeah?
in 1980, 8, somewhere in there.
They were closed
Mm-hmm.
because the production was down.
The government, the import of outside oil was put into effect by the president
Oh,
at that time. Closed all of Texas and Oklahoma oil wells so we would keep our own reserve.
yeah.
So the oil embargo came into effect.
So what's
I think
the
that was 1980.
one or two were left open and slowly they received oil checks?
No, we have oil rates.
Oil rights. Oh. And that was
Royalties.
dramatically from the surrounding area? Okay. So that farm essentially has not been touched at all.
Well, it's leased.
It's leased, yeah. But the property rights, are hinging right now on the balance of the patriarch of the family that wants to go back out there and mend ties with his sisters by building solar panels and wants to be able to pay their houses off and eventually sustain their assisted living. Right?
Yep.
That's what he's told me. I hear him clear as day. But it's interesting. And here we are. I've been struggling to keep up with child support, and running on 250,000 miles on that car I could barely afford. And because I have asthma, I was no longer able to stay in that house, and that has been my home for a few years, except when I went to London and met a very important person in my life, and yeah, here we are, struggling, but we're gonna rebuild this thing, hopefully, God willing, in the near future, and this man right here can let that big heart of his flow out and touch a lot of people. God bless.